Hi, welcome to my channel Explore with Junita. So friends, today's video is about the Big Dipper, which is known to everyone in India as Saptarishi Mandal. It can be seen in the northern sky and looks a lot like a kitchen ladle. The name Saptarishi Mandal is given to the constellation of 7 stars as per the Indian Hindu mythology. This constellation is also known as Ursa Major in Europe and the Big Dipper in US. The 7 stars in this constellation represent 7 rishis or sages. The first sage or rishi in this list is Sage Vashishta. In English, this star is known as Mizar. The word Vashishta denotes unparalleled brightness. According to his name, he has conquered all the negative qualities like desire, anger, miserliness, jealousy, and pride. He was considered as the teacher of Lord Rama and King Harishchandra. He was one of the authors of Rig Veda, the ancient and important among the Hindu pantheon. He was regarded as the first saint in the school of Vedanta established by sage Adi Shankara. Vashishta was born to Mitra, Varuna and Urvasi. According to Vedas, sage Vashishta was one of the Manasa Putras of Lord Brahma. He was created by Lord Brahma to establish the path of enlightenment and knowledge to the people of the earth. He had divine cows, Kamadhenu and her daughter Nandini, which grants enormous boons and gives an unlimited supply of milk. He is a prominent person who was present in both the Ramayana and Mahabharata period. Sage Shakti is the son of Sage Vashishta. Sage Vashishta has contributed Yoga Vashishta Maharamayana Vashishta Dharma Sutra towards knowledge and religion. He is highly well versed in astrology and rendered Vashishta Purana, Vashishta Siddhakalp, Vashishta Shiksha, Vashishta Tantra. His work Vashishta Samhita speaks about the Vedic system of astrology. He was a great hermit on the banks of river Saraswati. He accommodated a lot of men, animals in his hermitage, which was flooded with knowledge and compassion towards all human beings. He has elaborated on the topics of human nature, spiritual liberation, and the nature of life. The second rishi on this list is Sage Marichi. In English, this star is known as Alkaid. Sage Marichi is famously known as one of the Saptarishi. He is the founder and originator of Vedanta. Marichi word comes from the Sanskrit language and means a ray of light. His name is spelled as Marichi or Marishi as well. He, like many other sages, is also considered to be a mind-born son of Lord Brahma. Kashyapa is his son, and that makes him the grandfather of Devas and Asuras. Sage Marichi had followed the path of his duties and responsibilities by going away from all the pleasures that the world had to offer. The third rishi on this list is Sage Pulastya. The English name of this star is Phecda. Sage Pulastya was born through the year of Lord Brahma. This is prominently mentioned in the 65th chapter of Adi Parva and Bhagavata. He is counted in the Saptarishi. He is the Manas Putra of Lord Brahma. He was married to Manini and had 2 sons, namely Vishrava and Agastya. It is written in Puranic literature that Sage Pulastya married Manini, who was the daughter of Kardamji. Manini and Pulastya's son Vishrava was the father of Kuber and Ravana. They were also the parents of Rakshasas. One day, Bhishma was doing spiritual practice at a place known as Gangadwar. Lord Brahma was very pleased and delighted by the penance that was done by Bhishma. He ordered Sage Pulastya to go to the place of the penance and bless Bhishma. Pulastya told Bhishma that Lord Brahma is extremely elated to see his penance and would like to grant you a boon. He asked Bhishma to tell him what he wished for. Bhishma, being his humble self, thanked his good fortune and the rishi for giving him the opportunity of meeting him in his lifetime. He asked for a simple desire that Bhishma had in his heart. He wanted to know how Lord Brahma created the world. This marks the Padma Purana and revolves around the story told by Rishi Pulastya to Bhishma. Sage Pulastya is known as the storyteller who has questioned Narada in Vamana Purana. Sage Pulastya's mention is seen in Ramakiyan and archaeology too. The fourth rishi on this list is Sage Pulaha. The English name of this star is Merak. Pulaha Rishi is another of the Manasaputra and a Saptarishi from the first Manvantara. He was born from the navel of Lord Brahma. He was burned due to a curse made by Lord Shiva, then was born again in Vaivastha Manvantara, this time from Agni's hair. Pulaha was the disciple of sage Sanandana and learned all the Vedic subjects and obtained great knowledge and wisdom through him. Pulaha was the guru to sage Gautama. Due to his severe penance on Lord Shiva, he has attained a place in Swargaloka, the divine abode of Lord Indra. Pulaha was a great devotee of Lord Shiva. Pulaha Maharishi was one of the foremost creations of Lord Brahma, who was very intelligent and contains the powers of his father Lord Brahma. He is considered as one among the great Maharishis and occupies an important place in doing meditation and worshipping Lord Shiva. He was a kind-hearted sage and gifted his knowledge and wisdom to his disciples. He taught the principles of Vedas, Upanishads and Puranas to his disciples in a simplified and in a well-versed manner. He was also a brother of sage Narada, and both of them were discussed about the Vedic subjects and praised the glory of Lord Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, and were deeply involved in spiritual thoughts. He was mentioned in several ancient devotional texts. He is considered to be the one among the popular rishis in India. The great Pulaha, who was the son of Lord Brahma, protects us from this Kali Yuga through his great spiritual powers. Let us worship him with pure devotion in mind and be blessed. The fifth rishi in this list is Sage Atri. The English name of this star is Megrez. Atri is a Vedic sage who is credited with composing a large number of hymns to Agni, Indra and other Vedic deities of Hinduism. Atri is one of the Saptarishi in the Hindu tradition and the one most mentioned in its scripture Rig Veda. The fifth mandala, book 5 of Rig Veda, is called the Atri Mandala in his honor, and the 87 hymns in it are attributed to him and his descendants. Atri was married to Anasua Devi. They had 3 sons, Dattatreya, Durvasa and Soma. As per Hindu sacred texts, he is the last among the 7 Saptarishis and is believed to have originated from the tongue. The wife of Atri was Anasua, who is considered one of the 7 female Pativratas. Atri is also mentioned in the Puranas and the Hindu epics such as Ramayana and Mahabharata. The 6th rishi in this list is Sage Angira. In English, this star is known as Alioth. Angira, also known as Angiras, was described in the prominent Rig Veda as an ancient Indian Vedic sage of the Hindu culture. He is known for his various facets throughout his life, including being a teacher of the divine and untouched knowledge, a medium and a mediator between the prime gods and human beings. Not just this, but he is also known as the foremost fire god or Agnidev, as regarded in spoken language. He is described as the son of Lord Brahma and also a part of the many Prajapati. There is a manuscript of Atharva Veda in which a part of the text is attributed to Atharva Ginrasa. It is the consolidation of work by Rishi Angira and Rishi Atharva. Angira is the name given to the students of Angira. They have contributed and worked on the hymns in the 1st, 2nd, 5th, 8th, 9th, and 10th books of Rig Veda. Their work on these hymns is crucial to the text. Angirases had become an old and ancient clan by the time the Rig Veda was composed. This led to their participation in several myths. The seventh rishi in this list is Kratu. In English, this star is known as Duvin. Kratu Rishi, another of the Saptarishis, is mentioned in Mahabharata as being a Prajapati in the Swayambhuva Manvantara. He is the desired son of Lord Brahma, having been born from Brahma's hand. Kratu means in Sanskrit work or action, and specially work in the sense of sacrifice. Kratu Rishi was the progenitor of 60,000 sons, who were collectively known as Valakilyas. These sons were born to Kratu and his wife Santati, the daughter of Prajapati Daksha.